Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel for this episode 27 here on Silverrun with me, Farmer Murphy. Well, it's September 1st. You can see we're up to $900,000. That is just from our productions. Of course, that includes the boat, which we've had at least one launch since we were together last, for sure, possibly two. Mikey has turned in all of his sculptures to the wood gallery, so we are not gaining any income from there. And we actually have paid our loan down to $100,000, and we could pay it off, but I'm just going to wait until we get our cotton equipment next month. Kind of a hazy day here on Silverrun, as you can see. But we're up here at our test plot because I thought we'd come and check out our saplings, and looks like they definitely have grown, but certainly not to the point where we'd be able to see them in the undergrowth, so gonna have to wait a little while yet. So now I have purchased our tractor that we're going to use to do our seeding, so I will meet you at the store and we'll take a look at it. See you there. So there's the beastie there that I picked up. As you can see, it is in our orange color, a Challenger, 430 horsepower, and because it's a two-track machine like this, it's going to be very maneuverable, so I think it'll work out good. And I have paid extra money for the special train avoidance system, so hopefully we won't be plucking this one out of a tree. At least that's the plan anyway. Now, just a reminder that we own all the productions on the map, and we are running every recipe in those productions. The only production that is not running currently is our tailor shop that we can see just sitting off in the distance there. We're waiting for our cotton, and after that we should be able to turn it on. But let's jump in this new beastie here and get it hooked to our seeder and throw some barley in the ground. Now the plan for this episode is we'll spend half of it seeding the barley, and then for the other half I'll actually jump ahead to next month. Our cotton should be ready and we'll show the cotton harvest. So this was 430,000, so we had that on top of our 925. Our bale storage is just about full because last month I had to do, I guess I'm not lined up very good. I had to do the grass again. So I think the next cutting we'd actually be able to sell a little bit of silage. There we go. Oh, we are going to need to put some seeds in this bad boy. Well, that's no problem. We actually have some seeds on hand, but I'm not quite sure where our telehandler is. So I'll go and track that down and we'll get some seeds loaded in here. So I'll catch up with you in just a minute. Well, as you can see, I did find our telehandler. We have one box of seed that's it's a little over 1,500 liters. So we'll see where that puts us because I didn't look that close at how much was in the seeder. So we may need to go buy some more. We'll see here. We'll just go check and see what we've got. You know what? I think we'll go with that. We can always buy some more and bring it down to the field if we have to. Oh, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the crop type here too before I forget. Look for that darn train. put the do not hit me lights on, and we'll get to the field. Now, you know what I just realized when I was kind of looking around? I forgot we don't have any sugar beet harvesting equipment either. I think last time, yeah, we just leased the tow behind. We'll see if we have enough money, if we can't possibly buy a self-propelled beet harvester. Might be a tall order though. So we're not going to get another boat sale here for a little bit. As you can see, they're just kind of working on the next one there. Now I'm thinking this is going to make pretty short work of these fields because they're not that big. Now, you may recall I had talked about trading in the McCormick, and I realized when our grass work came due that, yeah, we couldn't do that because we needed to run our mowers. So that did not happen. Now we're going to go with the Case cotton harvester for next month. So that's, well, let's call that 500 grand because we need a trailer with it. Yeah, I don't know. We might be a little short of buying the small self-propelled beet harvester, I think. Of course, I did pay a chunk of the loan off. It's down to 100,000. We could potentially, I suppose, borrow a little bit. Now, our sugar beets did last, so they should be ready to harvest next month, and we still have a few left in our storage. So I'll kind of take note how many's in there, and we can sell that amount off at the best price whenever that is through the winter. I do like these two-tracked tractors because of their good turning radius. Oh, it's still a little hazy on here. I thought when I came on this morning, oops, better pay attention. Yeah, that's what happens when I start yakking and not paying attention. End up missing spots. I thought anyways, I was saying when I first came on, it was just because of the low light conditions, but we're well above sunrise and it still looks hazy or foggy on here. Maybe it's smoke from a forest fire. I know here in Alberta we've got quite a few of them going. So looking in game or looking out my window, it looks about the same. Because that's what it's like here right now. We got a lot of smoke. Now I was just kind of thinking maybe we should show all of this seeding and make an episode out of it, because if we end up getting a new sugar beet harvester, then we could make a harvest episode next episode showing the sugar beet and cotton harvest potentially. Ooh, we've gone from 75% down to basically 55%. Yeah, we're gonna need to go get more seed, I'm pretty sure. This little piece of land that we're driving over right now is ours, and I've never done anything with it. I've just kind of left it as a staging area. Well, it's got pretty good sound effects on it, that cedar. You can hear the fan going and all the creaks and groans. Now I'm gonna guess that because this is branded, that this is a real live piece of equipment, that in real life you can plant anything with a cedar slash planter combination. Haven't researched that, but yeah, this tractor has no trouble at all pulling this. Now, I checked our cows this morning. We're not quite ready for bursts. We're at 80%, so it won't be next month. It'll be the month after, I believe, when we'll get new bursts, and that will fill our cow pen up. And our 2 pens of sheep are easily keeping up with our wool requirements. For the spinnery, what is it, the pet supply needs a little bit, and then the well, I was going to say for the boat, but the boat is actually through the spinnery. And both our pens are full there. 195 sheep in each. And I actually, it was last month, sold a little wool because we had plenty in all our productions. A little bit of a collision there on the tow bar. Doesn't like to turn as sharp as what you might hope. Yeah, I think I'll just keep you guys in here with me. We'll finish off this field, and it might be a short episode, but we might leave it at that. And then I'll bring you in next month, and we'll do the two harvests in an episode, and then likely only be one episode after that, where I'll jump ahead in time when we've got our probably two big jumps. We'll see how our cotton is making out. We'll do an update on that. And then another jump ahead, pretty good jump ahead in time when our planted forest is in, so we can take a look at that. And that will be kind of our wrap up. I think we will. I think even if we have to borrow money, increase our loan again, we'll get that small self-propelled sugar beet harvester. Just because I don't think I've ever used that one before, unless maybe on a contract, but I think we'll give that a try. The header width is, I think, the same as the self-propelled. It just holds more. And actually, with our storage down there, we probably don't even need to cart. We could just take and dump right into our storage from our harvester. Yeah, that might work out pretty good. Get this little piece over here I missed while I was yakking. Oh, we're definitely going to need to get some seed. %100%. So we'll fold this up. And I'll tell you what, I will meet you back at the shop because we've got to get seed anyways. And we'll see where we're at as far as an episode goes. So I'll see you in a little bit. Well, I was on my way to the shop and I just looked across our grass field. And from a distance, I realized, you know what? We can see the trees we planted coming up there because that hillside was bare. There were just a few decorative trees that we didn't take out of there, so we can definitely see our spruce trees there. Where I've been checking is across there behind our sawmill and that, and I guess I just didn't put that many trees in there. I thought I had put more, but you can definitely see it on that hillside. So I'll think on it and see if I want to load up the tree planter and bring it back and throw some other trees in between there. I might do later this month off camera and do that and fire some different trees on that hillside. But when they get to about that size where we logged, then I'll do the same thing there. I want to fill in between the large spruce trees and put some other tree types in there. I also took a look And we need about $1 million to buy the cotton harvester and the sugar beet harvester. So we're pretty darn close. I think we'll be there by the time next month rolls around. And I looked, yeah, we're at about 20 minutes here on this episode. So that's a little short, but I think what we will do is we will wrap it up and we'll just leave a short one in there. It won't hurt because I've had some long ones. And then we'll do a double harvest episode, which might end up being a little bit longer. Balance everything out. Oh, I forgot to put my beacons on, I see. I'll shut that off there. We'll run into the store. Now, I'll show you those seed boxes. Right there, $1,500 for 1,548 seeds. It's a little bit more expensive way to buy the seeds, but they are refillable. I quite often will just buy a big bag of seed or something and fill them up. But it won't hurt to have a couple on hand because it'll take 2 boxes to fill up the cedar. So what I'll do is I will fill these up again and put them in storage and we'll have them. But what's nice is they connect right to your front loader or telehandler, whatever you're using, skid steer. You don't need forks, so it makes them really nice to work with. Now, was I smart enough to open the covers when I stopped? Probably not. No. Oh, they open automatically. That's handy. Now, oops. Hopefully that will get the other field done. It's not too much bigger. And like I said, I'll buy some probably big bags of seed and fill these up, and so we'll have some on hand for next time. Oops, I think I hit my truck. But I think I will leave you there. And I will get that other field seeded. And I apologize for a little bit shorter episode. But I think we managed to fill it up with some fluff there at the end. And we'll see you and do some harvesting next month. So if you're still with me, I really appreciate you watching. If you haven't already, I encourage you to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to see when other content like this lands, don't forget about that old notification bell. But for this episode, here on Silverrun, it's Farmer Murphy signing off.